Do it, do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. You're too kind. You're too kind, everybody. Oh.
Okay, damn.
Wait. Isn't there one that does this?
You're like harmonizing whistling over here. It looks so good to see the room I was staying in last week. I miss
Yeah,
it.
where you the scene of the crime, where something went missing. It's right over there.
Over in that general area over there.
But you know what? You left a pack of gum, and I think the cost of the two of them are. And I was pissed. I'm like, I saw this pack of gum sitting over there on my workbench, and I'm like, not only did he steal my little power charger thing, but he left an empty pack of gum, and then I picked it up. I was like, ooh, it's a full pack. Don't mind if I do.
That's great. At least they leave something for you.
You probably got to the airport, sitting on the plane, had the breath going, like, oh, I gotta pop a gum, and then you're like, where the hell is it? Did that happen?
No, I bought some more.
Oh, well, but you did you realize you left it here, or you just didn't know where it was?
I had no clue where it went.
Yes, I got it.
So if everyone doesn't know, I was in Myrtle Beach last week visiting the Halen family, which was a great time. So behind Jay, to Jay's left, our right.
I didn't change the sheet yet, by the way. It's still.
What's that?
I didn't change the sheet yet. If that's what you're going at.
Good. Go smell it real quick.
Already done. As soon as you left, as soon as I dropped you off from the airport and got home, came right up like a bloodhound.
That's great. That's where I stayed. It was great. It was a great time. It was awesome to see you. So,
likewise, man.
And it's good to see you now.
That's right.
And it's good to see everyone in the chat. Welcome everyone. Thanks for showing up. All Dave all night just stopped in. He's leaving. He'll be back, but it's great to see everyone here. Thanks for taking some time on this Wednesday, and we really appreciate it. So thank you.
Last Wednesday of this short month.
Yep.
So
what? Before we get into everything, we got some. This could be a fun show tonight, everyone.
Yeah. See, Brian supposedly, usually he sets up. We share. I know we've mentioned this before, but we share a notes app on our phones, and Brian does 99.999999999% of the show prep, and then just like in school, the day before the book reports due, or the day of, I'll look and I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta do what I have to do here to come up with my end of the bargain.
Yep.
So anyway, today I guess he's gonna throw a few curveballs at me, and also, we have Kurt C, sorry, Kurt with a C. He wants me to go over. I'll try to make it short and sweet. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but he'd like me to go over a little bit of the Gizmochi history as to why it's been so long since we've played a live show and why we're not technically an active live band anymore, even though we had an album that came out. Wow, almost a year ago.
Almost a year. Yep.
Gizmochi Behind the Music with Jay Hannon.
That's right, which was on more than a handful of album of the year lists, if I don't mind saying so myself.
That's true.
So anyway, yeah, we'll get to that stuff. But what do you want to talk about? What do you got going on for tonight?
Well, there's a few things. some things, I send to you in our app about what we're going to go over tonight, but some stuff you don't know yet. I'm going to throw it out to you. I didn't want you to prepare because sometimes I think if you prepare, you say all the PC politically right, politically correct things.
Yeah.
No, we're taking off the gloves tonight. I want to hear what you really have to say. So this will be fun.
Which is funny because Jeannie had mentioned something to me like that or about that during dinner time tonight. She had said like she wants almost the same type of thing. Like for me to like talk about bands or music off the cuff. And I'm like, Jeannie, I don't want to be that one, DICK that just is just, mostly negative about because you know what it is. It's going to be a lot of stuff that people know that I don't like, like, oh, well, Jay, what do you think of this? Knowing that I'm going to, but I want to, especially the fact that this is public. I say to you what I would, I'm truthful to you privately, but I do have to kind of keep it people PC on the internet.
It's true.
So, like my new shirt, by the way, look at this.
I do. It's dope. I haven't seen that before.
Dude, we just got them in yesterday or the day before.
Let me see how it looks around your butt. Can you stand up real fast?
Well, I have a pair of boner shorts on, so you don't want to see.
Hell yeah.
See what I got going on. I have like tennis shorts on right now. But anyway, these are a limited edition. Dino from Fear Factory, I guess, did a limited repressing, because these are the original ones, basically the same thing. And this is my favorite Fear Factory album, one of my favorite metal albums of all time. This album is just absolutely perfect. So Jeannie, when she saw that he was putting out a limited run of these, I'm like, we got to get them. So she got one and I got one, and it's killer.
It's a cool shirt.
I'm afraid to wash because we already washed them. Cool water and cold water, dry.
Yep.
And I'm afraid if I accidentally put it in the dryer, like medium hot or something, it's going to be a bit, I might as well give it to Killian at that point. You know what I mean? So I have to almost be careful now because it's 100% cotton. It's virtually a perfect fit right now. Mm-hmm. And I'm scared, man. I'm scared to wash it because,
Well, make sure you turn it inside out, right? So you don't fade the pictures.
That's a good point too. That's a good point too. But anyway.
Yeah. So Johnny, you want to bring up all the particulars? There we go. The executive producers, Johnny Beane TV. We have the following handsome people: Dave Ennis, Final Freak 5150, Mike Neese, Music Therapy, Laszlo, Majestic Peanut Butter and Jam Cat, Wayno, False Flag, Sherman Callahan. And Sherman Callahan, I got some cool stuff coming for you. It's going to be sent on Saturday. Andy Carson, Michael B., Arhabs, Warlog, The Chad, Lawrence Christensen, Linny Lou and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Paul Martin Woods, Steve Franklin, Michael Smith.
The captain, everybody. I almost missed it. It's the captain. I got to bring the baby monitor down to Jeannie. I'll be right back.
All right. Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, David Allen Greer. No, I'm just joking, but that'd be great if it was. David Allen Wright and Steve Carmichael.
That'd be awesome if it was.
Was that?
That would be awesome.
You know who David Allen Greer is, right?
I think so.
He's from In Living Color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has men.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, become a channel member. Click the join button. We don't have to tell you what to do. You know what to do. Connect with Johnny Beane via WhatsApp. There's a phone number right there. Hit him up. Call us. Also, check in. Leave a review on Bookface. The link is in the chat. Please do so.
Still no ratings yet, huh, Johnny?
Might be 2.
Both from you.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then also we have Johnny's Bookface group.
Yeah.
The Van Halen group does that really have 62,000 members?
Yeah.
Damn.
You guys are live in there right now. We're live on Facebook within exclusively Van Halen group, EVH Gear Live group. Yeah. We're live.
Well, happy Wednesday, everyone in the Van Halen group. And there we go. Also, too, check out Nightbot will have some links tonight. You can check out Johnny's Brazzers account.
Ooh,
Also, his
I've already been
OnlyFans.
on there a couple times.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, yeah, man, you ready?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know what Chris Bevan, we have an actual question, but I don't know what your thoughts on Infected Rain or Lena. I have no idea what that is.
Neither do I. I have no clue.
Sorry.
So, Chris Bevan, let us know what that's about, please.
Fear Factor Ray. All right, go. What do you got? Thank you, Facebook user. Guys rock as always. Us guys or just guys in general? It's got to be us, right?
It has to be us.
It's got to be us.
Definitely. So, is Kurtzy going to be calling in, or did he just leave you with a question that he wanted you to answer?
I don't really want to delve too much into it if he's not watching. So we'll wait for him to check in.
Okay.
Kurtzy, if you're watching and you call in, let's make the call nice and lickety split so I can get to the story and we can move on to more interesting stuff.
Basically, what he's saying, Kurtzy, he's saying don't really talk too much because he has a lot to say. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Facebook user, love you, Facebook user. This is fun. I'm here and on the YouTubes. Bless you.
Nice.
Another Facebook user. A lot of people with the same handle, Facebook user. It's pretty interesting.
It's a popular name I heard on Facebook.
It is. So, Jay.
Yes.
Let's talk about what's new. What's new in the world of Jay Hannon, the world of metal. What do we got here, man?
Oh, Ellie left her Minnie Mouse ears up here. Sorry.
Love it.
What is new on my end?
Yeah.
Well, I did something kind of cool today. It wasn't cool, but it was kind of neat in the grand scheme of things. So I'm mixing the new Byzantine EP. Johnny said he'll be right back. Okay. And I noticed, usually I like albums or records, whatever you want to call them, that unless it's like an experimental thing where there's a lot of songs that maybe are different styles, doing a lot of covers, whatever. But I like consistent albums that have, for the most part, the same sound or tones throughout, right? The rhythm guitars, right? I like when they're consistent. Like every song, for the most part, has the same rhythm tone. Drums, I hate going through an album and the drums sound different on this song. Like I said, unless you're doing like a ballad type or a slower song where maybe you want some more verb, some more room mics, different things like that. But when there's some heavy stuff going on, I kind of like it to sound consistent, right? So as I was saying, I'm mixing the new Byzantine record or Byzantine EP. And there's one song where the rhythm guitars just sounded different. And I thought it was me. I thought I had different amp settings or some EQs were haywire or something. I'm like, what is going on? So I texted OJ. I don't know if it was last night or this morning because I submitted a bunch of mixes. And this one song was just killing me. I thought it was me, So I said, hey, did you use a different guitar for this one song? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, there you go. So I found out that the pickups he has in his main guitar, actually I think all three of his guitars that he uses, his main guitars, are what do you say they are? The Holy Diver, the bare knuckle Holy Diver. Yeah, the bridge is the Holy Diver and the Cold Sweat is in the neck. So to start this whole thing, like the first song I mix, I basically get the blueprint. And then once that mix gets approved, I'll import those settings and those whatever to the next song, right? And then go from there. And I might have to tweak a little bit because if one song's super fast, next song is slow, some things you might have to pull back. You got to tighten up on things. But anyway, there's Chris right there, OJ. So this one song just sounded different. So I guess he had the first song I mixed was the Holy Diver, was in the bridge position, right? So obviously everything is EQ'd, the amp settings all for that amp or for that track. But this one song has sounded completely different. So I found out today that he used one of his other guitars, because he has one guitar that's in that tuning, So he used this other guitar that has a Seymour Duncan, either Nazgul or Sentient, whatever the bridge pickup is for that set. That's what he used. And it just sounded so weird. Like it was nasally. And again, it's not like that pickup is bad. It's just how I set the amp for the Holy Diver pickup for the main rhythm tone.
Holy Diver.
Yeah, Holy Diver. It didn't jive with that pickup. So anyway, long story short, instead of having him swap out those pickups in that guitar or retune another guitar, I went in and basically looked at the EQ spectrum of the DI track going into the amp. Does it make any sense? Because I feel like I'm talking about stuff that is stupid now. But
Oh yeah.
anyway,
EQs, I'm all about it. Keep going.
yeah. So the DI track is a direct injection of the guitar pickup coming out, right? So basically, it's almost like you have the guitar player in the room with you playing, you know? So I looked at the EQ spectrum of I have a itch on my nose, a hair. I feel it tickling me.
Let me see. Put your nose up. Let me see.
I'm good. I
You're good.
tweezed a couple before, but I think I missed one. Anyway, so I looked at the EQ spectrum from both of them, right? And I saw some things that were different. So I kind of molded the EQ of the DI from the Seymour Duncan to more match the bare knuckle, and it made a pretty decent difference. So I obviously sent it to OJ, and he approved. And it just, you know, it was a weird thing to do, but again, you could do so many things in record, especially digital recording nowadays that, you know, you might not have been able to do, you know, back then.
Right.
But it's just we kind of fixed the issue. Instead of having him, like I said, either buy a new set of those pickups, put them in this guitar, or retune one of his guitars to this tuning and have him retrack it. You know, we're just like, let's just do this, and it ended up working. So again,
so the reason you use a different guitar is because it's different tuning, right?
yes, yep,
Okay.
yep. So I think the guitar, the song that this one I'm talking about, I think is in like D standard or something. So it's like a whole step down, right, OJ? Well, whatever. That really doesn't have anything to do with it. But
Like generally Byzantine is drop C, right? So is this whole EP in drop C minus this song?
OJ, if you're in the chat still, can you answer that question? I have to tickle this or scratch it. Hold on, I'm right back. Oh, look at that. Zoomed right in on you.
Speaking of that, as Jay is plucking nose hairs, I just turned 41 last week, and I got my Buffon trim, and I noticed hairs in regions I've never had hair before.
Yep.
Alarmed, I went to my friends, aka Jay and Gizmachi, and I'm like, guys, I am finding hair in places I never had hair before. What is that? And I guess I'm just getting old.
Yeah. The German side of me I always had nose hairs. And then once I got to like maybe upper 30s, I then started Jeannie was the first one to notice. She's like, you got a lot of hair in your ears. I'm like, really? Yeah, I have two separate nose hair trimmers. One that has like the blades. That one works really well in the nose and those crevices. And then the round one that you can like stick up there. That one works well for the ears. So I'll send you the link if you want, Brian.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Yep.
We can do a tutorial on the next Metal Wednesday.
Oh, the cover is E flat, so it's a half step down. There you go. Some cool riffing too. I mean, I've said it before, and I'm not just saying that because OJ's in here, but I honestly believe that OJ is one of the like best rhythm guitarists in metal. And there, like I've said this before as well, and I've said this to you personally, Brian, that like, you know, there were times that I'd be tracking OJ, sitting next to him playing, and he'll be playing something, and I'll just start laughing, and he'll be like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "Dude, like you're playing something that's like super difficult to play, like it's no big deal, like nonchalant. It's just funny to see that, you know, like just you know he stops playing, it's just like waiting for me to like listen to it and check it and make sure everything was cool, and it's just funny to me, you know."
Yeah.
So
that's cool. When do we have an idea when this EP will be released? Anything like that yet?
I'm assuming later on this year. It kind of got pushed back a little bit, which, in the grand scheme of things right now with what's happening with everything, it's, it is what it is. You don't want to put something out like we did and have nothing going on right as soon as you put it out, right? So, I'm sure Metal Blade will do the right thing and have it all set up properly for them. And yeah, I'll go from there. So he said summer. Summertime.
Well, this also, OJ, since you're here, you should have been on the show. I'll just ask you real quick. Will you guys be touring to promote this EP, or what's going on? Or is that something we shouldn't even discuss yet?
He said, we have to land a tour or the label won't release it. So there you go.
There you go. Well, if you need someone to help you out with some management, I know a guy.
Do you?
Yeah, me.
Oh.
I don't think we should disclose maybe the 2 tours that you were offered. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, or I don't know, lacks couth. But there was 2 tours that was presented to us, which I thought was pretty cool. So,
what are you talking about? Byzantine or Gizmachi?
Gizmachi. I didn't get presented a Byzantine tour for.
Well, you made it. You taught you like didn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For you, I don't want to say anything about the Gizmachi stuff, but maybe one day.
Yeah, there were 2. That's right. There were 2 tours we were offered. We turned them down, not because we wanted to, just because. Again, if Kurt C comes in, we'll kind of discuss that stuff. But yeah, how's my Fear Factory shirt, man? It looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Looks dope.
I'll just keep going back to this whenever I want to talk about something else.
You got a bright ass smile today too with that shirt. I love it.
Almost matches my Never mind.
Is Jeannie rocking her Fear Factory shirt or the John Mayer shirt right now?
She wore the Fear Factory shirt yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. So I couldn't wear mine. We can't go out in the public, both of us wearing the same shirt. Oh, look at that, wearing the same shirt.
Did you get one for Ellie or Killian?
No, because they'll grow out of it. And then what?
Come on, man.
And they won't appreciate it. Like, dude, we have like 3 of the Black and Justice for All kid shirts so they can grow into them.
Right.
We buy like the one that fits them now, the one that'll fit them in 6 months, and the one that'll fit them in a year. So.
Well, the best is I have the kids in the house wearing Boner Jam shirts. It's pretty funny. Like when they wake up and they're coming downstairs and just so tired, and you just see that mug on their shirt. It's pretty amusing.
Stupid face on their shirt.
Yeah. Good deal. All right.
We better get to business. It's already 9:30.
All right. So a couple things came out since the last show. Let's talk about it real quick.
Okay.
First thing. New Meshuggah, the Abysmal Eye. So I think we should do a quick review and let everyone know what our thoughts are. So Jay, what's your thoughts on the new Meshuggah song?
Oh, you want to get me in trouble right out of the gate, huh?
I do.
Everybody that knows me knows that Meshuggah is one of my favorite metal bands of all time. They're a huge reason why I play kind of the progressive-ish, odd time polyrhythm stuff. It's weird because I can almost not write a riff in some weird time signature now because of Meshuggah. I'm really disappointed. I'll be honest. I think the drums sound like shit. The song is boring. There's like 2.5 riffs in the whole song. Boner Jams or Brian's about a month, what was it? Like a month and a half ago, there was a teaser clip that landed online, right? And he sent it to the Gizmachi group thread that we're in. And I was like, that's not them, because it wasn't from like their official website or anything. It was just like a random site popped up or YouTube, whatever the hell it was. Yep. With this how many second clip, like 30-second clip or whatever it was.
Correct. Yep.
And I was like, that's not them. Listen to those fake ass drums. Like the snare sounds fake as hell. The kick drum is terrible. Like there's no way they'd put an album out, 6 years after the last one and have it sound like this. Oh, it's them. It's them. Very, very disappointed. And I get it. You know, they're not in their 20s anymore and their 30s anymore for that matter. But still, I mean, you know, I have a level of expectation when it comes to greatness, and Gizmod. Meshuggah really is one of the great bands, you know, especially in that genre. I mean, they are the kings of that. So when I heard that they were, you know, going back to some 7 strings on this album, I was super pumped. And again, it's only one song. So maybe they surprise me with the rest of it, but it's weird. It's like I'm not really looking forward to it. You know, it's like the first Meshuggah album in a while, well, ever, that I wasn't really looking forward to, just because of this single. But again, it's just one song. So, what do you think?
I'm more of a fan. Like, you look at music way differently than I do, right? You come from a more musical background than I do. I'm a fan of music. I play guitar. You were in a band. You toured. You produce. You really analyze everything. So anytime we talk about a song, it's not just a song or what someone's doing. You're like, all right, the production on this, I don't like how the snare sounds here. You know, I think the ride cymbals a little sloppy here. Like, the cool thing talking to you about something is I'm learning stuff all the time from you, which is awesome. The negative is you generally don't have much good to say. But it's the truth. But
when I don't have much to say, that's a good thing. How about that?
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. And I think it's so when you do like something, I know it has to be really good from either a production standpoint, music standpoint, whatever it might be, because you're really hard to impress. And I think that's good. I, on the other hand, not so much when it comes to music. So I like the song. I do. I think it's a little long and it's a little boring and kind of repetitive, because you did say it. There's 2 riffs. The 2 riffs are the shit, though. They're cool. They're played. It's on an 8-string guitar. Cool tapping part halfway through the song. The outro riff is pretty neat. I think it's a little long.
Yeah.
And I love Meshuggah. You know that. We've talked about it a lot. My only criticism of Meshuggah ever is I think some of their songs are just too long. Like, parts can be cut down. I lose interest listening to them at times. Like, I have to be in the mood to listen to Meshuggah. I just am like, I'm going to listen to Meshuggah. Depends on the album. Chaosphere, yeah, I can throw it on, whatever. But now, I don't know. Do I like it? Yes. If I, on the flaccid scale, I'm going to give this on the
is it on the boner end or the flaccid end of the scale? Like, what is it?
It's a little more boner. Yeah. Let's say out of 10 boners, I'm going to give this like a 6.
What? That's actually pretty decent, though.
Yeah, it's better than a semi, but it's still not like super hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that veiny, girthy like thrombosis, but it's still it's cool. Like, it's Meshuggah. I think Jen sounds awesome. I really do.
Uh-huh.
And also too, when Meshuggah writes songs, aren't they just doing all the drums electronically, and then they have to learn like how to play it? Is that correct?
Well, I mean, I didn't talk to them about it, but I mean, I know they have written like that before. And a lot of that stuff, you know, sometimes, I mean, when I write stuff, I'll try to work it out on with Pro Tools and stuff like that. But I don't really know. I'd love to ask them how they went about it. But back to your point about listening to music differently, and it's kind of a curse. And I'm going to say it like this. Like, I envy people who can just listen to a song and enjoy it for what it is, because I can't anymore, and it sucks. Like, so many times, because I'll hear something that'll tick me off, that'll stick out, and it'll make me like, why did they do that? And I'm sure some people listen to the mixes that I've done and think they suck, but that's fine, But Yeah, it's true. Like I'll just sit and listen to some stuff and I'll be like, it's a cool song, but it sounds like this, or what were they thinking here, and crap like that. And it's kind of a curse. I can't just sit. I can enjoy the music that I grew up listening to. No problem. No problem at all. But it's a weird thing, man. New music that comes out, I have a hard time with it, because, and again, I've mentioned this a million times about, especially in metal, the modern metal production. That is what's happened to metal in the past, what would it be, 15 years maybe?
Yep.
And Meshuggah doesn't go into this. I'm just talking about the majority of the metal that we listen to. A lot of it, it sounds the same. You can't really, you can put on a classic 80s or 90s metal album, even some of the 2000 stuff. Put it on for a second, you hear that guitar tone or that drum sound, that snare drum or whatever, and you instantly know what album it is, what band it is, and what album it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now it's hard to do that now. You put it on, it's like, well, every band is using, well, not every band, but so many bands are using the same, just everything, like same drum samples or presets on all this stuff. And it's just like, I almost like records that are a little not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think a lot of the imperfection stuff, and again, I'm not talking about, why does it sound like that, or they should have done this differently. I'm just talking about, sometimes there's perfection in imperfection, right? Where maybe, certain things might be clashing at some point, or there's some unique characteristics of EQ stuff coming out in weird places. Sometimes that can, that helps. It just makes it unique. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling now, but that's kind of how I look at it, man. Those old classic records, they all sounded like their own thing. And I don't think we get that now.
Sure. Good segue. Kurt 5150, aka Kurt 187. He said that Curtsy is here. He's listening. He's watching. So
how does he know?
I don't know. He just knows. I think it's that Kurt dynamic. I have no idea, but but do you want to talk a little bit about Gizmachi and what we were discussing earlier?
If Kurt's here, we can do that. Or no, you know what? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Well, what, don't you have another topic to get to before we do that?
I do.
Okay, let's do that, and then we'll I don't want to bore people with Gizmachi this early in the show. Okay.
Oh, he texted me on the phone. All right, nice.
I did see some comments about Meshuggah that we were talking about. Talking about where's Future Breed, or Destroy, Erase, Improve is one of the best Meshuggah albums. Hell yeah. Chaos Sphere is badass.
Yep.
Contradictions Collapse is like Metallica on steroids. Yeah, I mean, the only thing is, in my opinion, Contradictions Collapse, while the music's cool as hell, his voice wasn't there yet. He hadn't evolved into, and he was trying to do more, like, doing that type of stuff. But I think None, when they put out the EP None, that was like the start of, that's Meshuggah, It's a long time ago, dude.
It is.
Long time ago. I think None came out in 94. Destroy, Erase, Improve was 95.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Sphere 98. Was Nothing 2001 or 2?
Yeah,
right, 2001, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
gotcha.
Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Next thing that came out since our last show is the brand new Korn album, which is more of an EP than an album. It's only 36 minutes long. It's not a very long, or 35 minutes. It's not a very long album.
What?
Yeah. It's 9 songs, 35 minutes. So basically each track is about 4.5 minutes. And I know we listened to a little bit when you were driving me to the airport the other day. What did you think of what you listened to? And let's be honest here.
See, now everything you bring up, I'm going to hate. I disliked it very much so. And I think I figured out why.
All right, tell us.
Because I knew you were going to bring this up tonight. So I was thinking about it today, probably while I was in the shower.
Naked.
Listening to Rush, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. The first 2 Korn records, and again, I know it was a long time ago, and these guys aren't in their 20s anymore. I get it. But there was something dark and like just about those first 2 Korn records, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then with Follow the Leader, there was some cool stuff on there, but it really started to get overproduced, like I was kind of mentioning before.
Yep.
And now you listen to Korn, it's all these pop choruses. You know, Jonathan still has a cool voice and everything. And I understand they're selling records, they're selling tickets. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. Look at the hat. Look at his hat.
Is that Monkey?
Yes.
Is that them?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Korn.
why is he wearing that hat? Was he going on a
The Safari?
a safari?
It's
My
I don't
God.
know. It's tough to pull off when you're rocking dreadlocks down to your ass cheeks, but
And that drummer is really, really good, like phenomenal.
awesome.
But again, it's not, you know, it's not the same type of drumming that you know, David was putting in back in the day. Again, different style, different everything. But I understand as a band, you don't want to stay the same. You don't want to put out the same album year, you know, every 2-3 years.
Sure.
You don't want to put out the same sounding album all the time either.
Correct.
And I understand they're one of those bands that they crossed over, man. Like they're huge. And I never thought Korn would be this big when I was listening to them back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just one of those things where I think it's too clean and polished and too happy. And like I said, these choruses that they're singing now, they can almost be in pop songs. You know, they're so singy and all this stuff. And you know, time for show edge. Hi, Sharon.
I don't know what that
Sharon.
means.
Sharon.
Sharon.
Yeah, Fieldy's home, I guess, working on some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Brian and I talked about this as well. You know, they're 14 albums in, you know, and these guys, you know, pretty much have gone full bore the entire time. Yeah, metal pop. Yeah, exactly, Megaton. And I get it that they're selling more records like that. You know, I bet if they put out an album that sounded like the first 2 albums and was kind of pulled back, didn't have the perfect guitar tone and didn't have this overly polished production, people like me would be like, hell yeah. But the people that got into Korn later would be like, ew, I don't want to listen to that, you know?
Sure.
So I get it. I get it. But
Gotcha. So any tracks that we listened to, anything that you liked. So let's take away what you didn't like, right? We could talk about it all day. Anything that you like that first song, that intro riff was pretty cool. I remember you're like, yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the riffs are cool. I'm not going to say the riffs aren't cool.
Mm-hmm.
They are, but it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for me. I put on those first 2 Korn albums and I'm in. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, man. There's just something so like pure, but at the same time, like just angry and you know, the guitar tone on those, especially the first record. Would I aim to put that guitar tone on a record that I was producing or recording? Right. Hell no. But it's awesome on those records, right? It's like nobody would ever aim to get that guitar tone. But it just works so well with those first 2 records.
God, Jonathan Davis is sexy as hell.
You know, if you had his hair, you have like the same nose as him. You should get who's gonna get the Fieldy whatever the hell. Never mind. Dude, you know, head on the right, that's gotta be a dread wig, dude, like a Lego thing he puts on his head in the morning. I watched a video of him doing like a Guitar Center or guitar or something where he was like talking about the whole history of Korn and everything. and he kept like pulling at it and everything. And I'm like, you can't even see his scalp. You know what I mean?
He's
It's
got
like
a lot of
it's
hair.
all hair.
Yeah.
No, that's got to be a wig. He puts that thing on, dude.
I don't know. He's handsome as hell too. But so, all right. My thoughts on the new Korn album. The only thing I don't like how short it is. It's pretty quick. There's some really cool tracks on this album. There's the first song, Forgotten, is the shit. Cool song. Second song is pretty neat. Third song is I think it was the first single that was released.
Ugh.
I know you didn't like it, but that grew on me. I actually really like the song now.
I bet it did.
But also my kids love it. You know, they want to hear it when we're in the car. So when the kids are in the car and they want like, here, can we listen to Korn? Of course.
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Well, better than saying, let's listen to Justin Bieber. Like, oh, I'll drive this thing off the road. Off the road.
yeah, that doesn't happen in my house. So
You want to listen to who?
there's a song called Hopeless and Beaten, I believe. It's like the 6th song. It's like death metal, like growls. I really like it. There's some really cool stuff on it. And then the last track is The Worst Is On His Way is the best song on the album. And it's got that classic Korn or classic Jonathan Davis, you know, that doing that scat. I don't know what it is called, but it's pretty cool.
Kind of.
What's that?
Johnny, can you pull up a picture of like early Korn, like 1995 Korn,
Like baby corns?
cream corn? Ugh, cream corn is so. Who likes cream corn? Anybody? It's disgusting. I apologize if we're missing some of the comments in here. We got Wayno said Korn is doing what Seven Dust has been doing for 15 years. Heavy verses, melodic chorus. Well, Korn obviously does it to a much bigger audience.
Yeah, Wayno's 100% correct.
Yeah.
What's an early one? I like candy corn.
Oh, candy corn's great, man.
I love candy corn. It's like my favorite Halloween
That's my favorite album.
Candy corn, and I like I love those orange circus peanuts. Oh my god, those are, dude. I could eat a whole bag of them shits, but then I get a headache.
I love the candy corn, but they're pumpkins. They're like big, fat. It hits me right there.
With the green stem, you always bite the stem off first.
Absolutely, it's great.
Yeah.
But no, getting back to this album, or I would say it's an EP.
Yeah, look at that, man. That's a sugar cookie in the middle.
It is.
Oh, Jeannie, are you watching, Jeannie? We got to make this. And then instantly go to the dentist the next morning.
Absolutely. But overall, the last album that came out, The Nothing, which I think was a fantastic album, definitely the best Korn album in the last 10 years. This one, it's cool. It's got some really cool elements to it. Do I like it as much? No, I don't. I think it's too quick, you know?
That's what she said.
True. On the boner scale, this is around a 6 for me as well. It's a little it's a chub rock, but not super hard. You know what I'm saying?
And again, dude, I think I've mentioned before, it's not on today's show, and again, it's not fair that we are, well, I'll say because I do this, and it's not fair to these great bands that put out these early albums, right? That we all, from our childhood, that we love, right? That kind of molded a certain part of us, right?
What's an early album? What's
the first Korn album, the self-titled Korn album?
What's it called? Is it
Korn.
the one with the
Korn.
the swing set?
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about an album that it made a whole new genre of metal, number one, right?
Yep.
But even I'm talking about bands, like Dream Theater, any Pearl Jam, right? You're comparing albums that come out. How many years after 95 are we? What is this? 2022? How many years later is that?
A lot.
A lot, right? So it's not fair. That's what I always do. I always am like, oh, well, it's not as good as the old stuff. Well, of course it's not.
27 years?
Nothing is as good as that old stuff, So I have to, and it's hard. I'm going to be 45 in a couple months. It's hard for me to change and say, well, I'm just yeah, there we go. I'm just going to accept it for what it is. It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
I
know we talked about this before, but when Korn came out, I was in 8th grade going into 9th grade, and I dressed in all black. I had long hair. I had black lipstick on, eyeliner, black.
Oh my God. I gotta go. Johnny, this is the last episode of the show. We're done.
I was the Hot Topic poster boy. Korn comes out and they're rocking out and they're like, wow, I can wear colors, or I can wear Adidas tracksuits, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have to dress like this. Like, I listen to metal, but I don't have to look like it. And they really changed who I was in regards to like how I dressed. Because, I was playing sports, and Jimmy would say it. I played baseball and I was, the goth kid playing with the jocks. So it was cool. Korn definitely influenced me, not just from a musical standpoint, but just who I was. So it was something I'll never forget.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it definitely started me. It's because of Korn I bought my first 7-string guitar. And I started to play heavier music because of that.
Justin Schmick in the chat says, I look like a total tool. He was right. So but
let's see. Adidas was on the second album.
Yeah, Life is Peachy.
Life is Peachy. If you could, Johnny, if you could pull up a picture of them though from 95, or 96, whatever. That's the Korn that I love. Yep. I did the same thing. I went out and there was an Adidas. What are they called at the Woodbury Commons
outlet? Yeah,
outlet. It was an Adidas
outlet and got the jumpsuits as well. Yeah.
Yep. And they were like $80, man. I was like, I'll buy 2 of them. I bought the all blue one, right? And then I went back and they had it was black pants, and then it was multicolored top. So the chest area and back was black.
Mm-hmm.
No. Was it black? It was either blue sleeves with the white stripes and black, or it was blue with black sleeves. It was awesome. They had like special edition ones, man. I was like, hell yeah. But you wear something like that to school with boxer shorts a couple times a day, man, right before the bell rings to get out of class.
Got to do that.
You're gonna have to walk with a book bag in front of your in front of your pants.
No, man, you got that tuck move. You got to stick it into the elastic band.
Yeah, that's almost like the Texas belt buckle. So that's when you had the sequence, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, it's after like the second album there. But anyway, Gizmachi, do you sell CDs at Rock Fantasy? Is Rock Fantasy still open?
Justin used to work there back in the day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I went in there looking for an Adidas jumpsuit one time. I don't know why. I thought they'd have them there. But no, the only place we're selling those is whatchamacallit, through the Bandcamp website. That's your friend?
Yeah. I'm
Send him one.
Justin. Yeah.
Send him one.
Oh, yeah, I will. I'll send him one. Here, let me grab it. Hold on.
What are you grabbing? I have one right here. Here, hold on. What I'll do is I'll rub it on the microphone. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Eewee, eewee, eewee. Hey, you have one too? Look at that.
Well, actually, I have them all since I'm the one.
That's right.
So that being said, anyone who wants Gizmachi CD, let us know. But also, I talked to Jay earlier tonight, and I'm going to be giving away one signed copy of the Omega Clyde album. So we'll, I guess a little later, Johnny will do a drawing if you don't mind. You can do it with that the fancy app.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, we're gonna give away a signed Gizmachi album with a plethora of pubic hairs.
Pubic zirconia.
So yeah, we'll give them out. Sans pubic hairs. But anyway,
hold on. But again, back to my point about newer music from these bands that comes out. I mean, you can't, and I do it, but you can't compare this stuff 30 years later, 20 years later, 25 years later, from these albums that literally change the landscape. Like somebody mentioned Pantera, right? Dude, those first two Pantera records, Cowboys and Vulgar, I mean, and even whatchamacallit? I always forget the name of the third record. What is it? The one that the heaviest album to ever go number one.
Oh, Far Beyond Driven.
Far Beyond Driven. I mean, you can't compare stuff with those albums. It's almost unfair because, you know, for the first album, right? They always say you have your whole life to write your first album. Your second album is usually about 2 years later, but again, you're like pumped, right? You're like, hell yeah, now we have to write a second album. And some of the stuff you might use that was left over from the first album, whatever. And it's hard to write a great third album. It really is. That's probably why Gizmodo will never come out with another album. It'll be our third album. How do you do it? But I don't know, man. It's hard to put out great albums throughout an entire career. Van Halen did it. Rush did it until, you know, maybe a decade before their last album. It's just super hard to put out decades worth of great material.
So one thing that I know we've said before, I know you don't do, and you're kind of just saying it. I'll listen to an album for what it is and not compare it to something else. You're like, oh no, this doesn't sound like Korn. Like that's you, right? And I'm like, no, just listen to what it is. Cool riffs. All right, maybe if you don't like the production, that's fine. But I don't know. I guess that I'm a little easier.
You're lucky. You can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, New Korn EP, I'm gonna call it New Korn EP. I like it. I don't love it, but it's you know, it's always good to hear something new from Korn, and there's some definitely cool shit on it. So, and also too, my mom just chimed in once I was talking about pubes. So, hey, mom, what's going on?
Hi, Mrs. Boner Jams.
All right, so we had Korn. We had talked about the new Meshuggah album. It's almost 10 o'clock. Do you want to go through, do a roll call, see who's here?
Oh yeah, we should probably do that and maybe do a what do they call it in baseball and football? Like on the radio, they'll do a
public service announcement, PSA?
No, not a public service announcement. How's it called?
Sponsors,
An apology?
Apology, yeah. Sorry for this hour that you've been subjected to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm responding to somebody. Yeah. Let me open up the live chat. For some reason, I didn't have the live not seventh inning stretch. A kind of a word from your a station identification. That's what it's called.
There you go.
Anyway. All right, let's do there's not many people. We got 45 watching. Oh, look at that.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We have 45 watching on YouTube, which I figured there'd be a few more tonight, but not many people in the chat. So 7 over 8, all day, all night. Boner James, Jesus Racing, Johnny Beane, Justin Schmidt, Kai Matthews, Mary Bosom, Mega Nightbot, Octopus Ears, Smitty / Symmetry, William De Silva, and I know there's other names in there. Like what? Anyway, subscribe, give a thumbs up. I didn't give a. Yeah, I did. I gave a thumbs up earlier today. Subscribe to the channel. Johnny is here. What else? Should I put a Bandcamp link in the thing real quick?
Yeah, do that. Should we give an album? Give out the album now, or should we wait?
No, let's wait. We got to think of a good question.
Okay.
So if anybody doesn't win this CD, you can buy one there.
Cool.
Oh, Kurt 5150 wants to come in too.
Yeah, we're gonna get him in. But before he comes in, let me just real quick. Let me show off this. Look what I got here.
Yes.
Hell yeah. This, everyone, is my quad cortex. Quad cortex, say hi to everyone. And
Hi, everyone.
this
I am taking over the Brian's house.
This is awesome. I cannot wait. Jay, do you know when I'm going to be getting the new speaker that I'll be able to play through?
Didn't they say March?
March, April, right?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe it was April when you're going to
Anyway.
be getting the powered cab to go along with that.
If you don't know what a quad cortex is,
Look it up.
basically, I'm sorry. What'd you say? Look it up.
If you don't know what a quad cortex is, look it up.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too into it, but basically there are many different presets for amps, pedals, any tone that you want. You can get it from this. And it's the only issue I have with this. And I was saying to Jay, I've had this for about, 3 weeks that I've been playing with it because balls came. I haven't been playing guitar because all I'm doing is just playing with different tones. Like, ooh, this sounds cool, or this delay sounds awesome, or this needs a little more, the little more reverb. I'm just sitting here playing, and it
noodling.
Really,
we call that, Brian. We call it noodling.
Definitely noodling, but this is awesome. Anything that you want, any tone you want. And also, you can download different patches. Ball sent me what kind of like basically a Gojira tone, like the rhythm tone. This stuff it's just amazing what technology is nowadays, and
I know
I highly recommend it. Anyone, and especially Jay, you should get one. I don't know why you haven't had one yet, but it is dope. It's so cool. So I just wanted to show it off real fast. Quad cortex, I love it.
Yep. It's great, man.
Yeah.
And that's the issue when you get something like that. And I have, obviously I use the Neural DSP plugins and stuff like that for amps and everything, which are phenomenal. But that's the problem. You open one up and you're like, it's so addicting to just scroll through. Oh, what's this sound like? Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's this one? Instead of actually playing and working on things, you can really get caught up in just noodling,
Yeah.
But he said, Octopus here says, in all seriousness, how do you power it? It's basically just a pedal, right? Well, it's kind of like you could put it in the same category as like a Kemper. I mean, I don't think it's exactly like a modeling amp, even though you can do modeling with it, but it sounds more real. I mean, it's foot pedal too, so obviously you just you can use it live. There's a lot of oh Jesus, there's a different person on here. Hi, how you doing?
Did a wardrobe change?
Yeah, you did.
It's like Grammys or something.
And yeah, I mean, listen, obviously, if I had my way and money was no option, I'd have 20 amplifiers behind me, a bunch of different cabinets, all this stuff. But it's just, I do have a couple amplifiers. I'm not saying I don't. But the tonal, like the stuff is getting so close now to the real thing that a lot of people, they can't tell the difference. And again, it's different when you're in the room with an amplifier or a cabinet and the air's moving and the floor's vibrating and all that stuff. I get all that.
Mm-hmm.
And in a perfect world, like I said, I'd have every amplifier that I like sitting behind me with a switcher here going through everything. But sometimes, especially nowadays, in the room that I'm in with 2 young children, a wife that works a lot, it's better for me to have something where I can either have a little like the THR 10X amplifier to practice on, or have the neural plugins going through my Pro Tools rig, through my monitors here, so I'm not vibrating the neighbor's house. Forget my house, the neighbor's house with amplifiers.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people that are in the same category. Cameron Brown, right? He's in here somewhere. It's the same thing with him. Like he can't have an amplifier on cooking his house, shaking his neighbor's butt cheeks, even though he obviously amplifiers are his go-to thing. But when he has to, he'll fire up some plugins from time to time.
Yeah.
But
it's awesome. It's the more I learn about it, the cooler. And also too, it's basically it's a computer, so it's always updating, it's always downloading different features. It's not going to grow old; it's always going to evolve.
Yeah, but eventually, I mean, the technology there'll be something better in a few years, and hopefully, it's a quad Cortex 2 or something. But you're right. As long as the hardware doesn't get outdated too fast, the software can be updated in the firmware and make those changes to make that change. I mean, nothing is ever gonna feel, and a lot of it is the feel. Like when you're playing, right? And a real amplifier gives something back to you when you're playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas it's hard to maybe match that when you're playing. But I'm telling you right now, there's so many times where you can look on videos online where somebody will take, whether it's a Kemper or the neural or the quad Cortex.
Yep.
Like, hey, here's one of these, right? 1A and 1B. One is the digital and one's the real amp.
Yep.
And a lot of times
they can't tell.
Like, oh crap, I can't tell.
Yeah.
And that says something,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Karen says tube amps are still my favorite, especially after. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. He got something today, but I'm not allowed to say what it is. I don't want to get him in trouble. Again, perfect world, and that's the thing too, right? Let's just say you buy an amplifier, $3,000. You have the sounds from that one amplifier.
Yep.
Right. You buy a quad Cortex or something like that. You have 100 amplifiers. So. Yeah.
Cool. Is Kurt 5150 backstage?
Yes, he is.
Why don't you bring his sexy ass on?
Probably sitting there waiting like these sons of.
He's been sitting here for like 3 hours.
Before we even got in here. Yeah, Chris Bevan says his THR10 is his go-to amp.
You ready, Kurt, with a K? And now, all the way from Twitch.
all the way from the depths of shitty internet. Here's Kurt 5150.
Kurt.
Hold on, Kurt. So Kurt finally got the microphone that I use.
All the way from Shitsville.
All the way from your video is not.
I got the Jackson 5. I got the Jackson 5 cover.
So you do know that the actual capsule is in the front, right? Not the top. Okay, good. Because I see a lot of people, dude. I see a lot of people online. They have this mic set up like this, and it's like all you're doing is picking up the reflections from your desk that are bouncing into it. So, yeah. Yep, you got it. You got it.
Bouncing off your schmeckle.
Yep.
Thanks for hopping in. I have some stuff for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
Even Johnny, I'll have him on one part. So.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. So and also real quick, the reason for the wardrobe change is it was 68 degrees out today. It was awesome. It is now like 30 degrees out, and we're supposed to get a foot of snow on Friday. So it just got pretty cold here in my office.
9 degrees
9
here.
feet of snow.
90?
9 degrees here. 9.
Damn.
Oh,
9?
Yeah.
9.
99
degrees. It's 9 degrees.
Always a skip.
9.
But also too, this is our brand new honey badger hat. So.
Oh, I thought it was Snyder. Yes.
Yes, absolutely, Snyder. Brian.
I thought it was Suck It.
No. Simsbury honey badgers. Come on. All right. You guys ready? Let's just get to it. Let's get to what I wanted to go over. So I have.
Is this the surprise portion of the show right now? Is this the part that I have no idea what's happening?
Yeah, there's a couple of parts coming up.
We've been
Oh yeah.
All right. So
We've
I
been
have
waiting
rapid
forever.
fire. I have rapid fire questions for you both.
Oh God.
All right. Are you guys ready?
I'm always
And
ready.
also in the chat too, as I'm going over this, throw in some answers. I'm throwing some answers here. All right, here we go. Jay, first riff you ever learned on the guitar.
Smoke on the Water.
Oh.
Kurt, what about you?
He still
Take a
hasn't learned
picture,
one.
filter.
What was it? Take a picture.
Filter, yeah.
Nice.
I don't
Okay.
even know what the hell that is.
Suck it, Jay.
All right, next question. Jay, Pearl Jam 10 or Queensryche Empire?
Empire.
Genie. Did you hear that? What about you, Kurt?
Genie.
10. I picked Genie too.
So Pearl Jam 10 or Queensryche Empire? Kurt.
10. Pearl Jam.
10. Oh, okay. All right, Kurt, what you? Boxers or free balling?
Oh, neither. Boxer briefs.
No. You have to give an answer. So, boxer briefs. Okay, Jay.
If I can't choose boxer briefs, which is what I wear, I'm choosing boxers because there's been those times where you get it caught in the zipper. You know, it looks great in adult film when you just unzip and it's out, but in real life, that can get a little dangerous.
Dude, old school boxers is like, it's like throwing a racquetball in a bathroom. It just bounces all over the place. You can't keep control of it.
Kurt, first concert you ever went to?
Oh, wow. So rest in peace. Screaming Trees, Soul Asylum, and Spin Doctors.
Wow. Spin Doctors.
Wow.
94.
Okay, Jay, what about you?
Van Halen, 1993. Orange County Speedway, Middletown, New York.
Okay.
Vince Neil Band opening up with Steve Stevens on guitar.
Steve Stevens.
I was 15 years old and it was awesome. Yep.
Wow, we just talked about that.
Look at that thing. Looks like the dog got a hold of it.
Yeah, it was like the tornado got a hold of it.
Jay, what advice would you give to your 15-year-old self?
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's great. Play the game.
Triple H?
On Twitch?
Meaning when I get into the music industry and we start doing it for real and get signed and stuff and start touring, don't fight the powers that be as much as you're going to.
Okay.
Or
What about-
hold on, I got another one for you, even though my wife's watching. But
I know.
when you get to high school, plow as much as you can. Sorry.
no.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Kurt, what about you?
Yeah, your batting
Especially if
average
you-
does matter.
That's true. Kurt, what advice would you give to your 15-year-old self?
Oh man, this isn't like me because money's not really a big deal to me. But I would say invest in Apple or Amazon early,
or Bifco.
or Bivco. Yeah, exactly. Or Lugal.
But you know what, man? You know, hold on. I don't mean to cut this off, but listen, if you did that, nothing would be what it is. Like your life would totally be different than it is now. You know what I
wouldn't
mean?
talk to us.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
you
here
wouldn't-
right now.
Yeah. You'd own the software that we'd be using to run all this stuff. You know what I mean? So
Kurt too.
anyway, that's still a cool question though, Brian. I like that question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. Next question, Jay. Dimebag or Marty Friedman?
Can I give a reason for each?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. If I'm in a band and I'm writing the music
Mhm.
and I just need like a lead guitar player, it's Marty Friedman every day. But Dimebag is the more complete guitar player because not only is he a great lead player, but he wrote some of the best metal riffs ever written.
Mhm.
So if I'm just talking about guitarists, if I need a guitarist / songwriter for a band, it's Dimebag every day. If I just need a lead player, it's Friedman. So there you go.
Okay. What about better solo? Tornado of Souls or
Tornado
Walk?
of Souls. Tornado of Souls is arguably the greatest heavy metal solo ever.
I agree from a technical standpoint, but everyone knows that, when Dime is going up and down the fretboard.
Dude, I know. I'm not saying it's not good. It's not great. I'm just saying.
But it's more iconic than Tornado of Souls from a.
Because Pantera is bigger than Megadeth. But anyway.
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Kurt? Dime or Marty Friedman?
It's got to be Dime. Just I'll never forget hearing Pantera for the first time, and pivotal point in my life. I was out of high school. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Dude, the day I got Vulgar Display of Power and just had the album playing and Regular People, Deceit came on, those riffs. I was like, holy crap, listen to that, dude.
Where did this come from?
Yeah, like how do you write those? And then obviously when you talk about what's the last song on the record?
Which album? Cowboys?
Vulgar.
Oh, Hollow.
Dude, those last two riffs in that song. You mean you can't get much cooler than that.
My favorite part of this episode so far tonight is when you are drumming that and you have the biggest smile on your face. That's how I feel.
That's why I could never be a drummer, because I just sit back there with that shit-eating grin the whole time, man. Like Rod Morgan.
Thank God there's not a Wanger cam. It would be covered up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, in all honesty, man, Dimebag wrote some of the coolest. There's something about his rhythm playing that he had. It's almost like that same type of swing. Not the same type, but I mean, it's well known that Eddie Van Halen was Dimebag's favorite guitarist. But there was something about Dimebag's rhythm playing where it was really tight, but it also sounded like a human being playing it. It had, so much about it, and you can almost kind of, put it in the Eddie Van Halen category where it was like, there was something about his rhythm playing, that almost gets lost because he was such a great lead player as well.
Sure. All right, Kurt, who would you want to play you in a movie of your life?
Oh, man. Adam Sandler. People say I look like Adam Sandler.
What? You look nothing like Adam Sandler. Thank God. So.
No. What about you, Jay? Who would you want to play you?
My mother-in-law always tells me that I look like the dude from what the hell is that vampire show? Crap, not Satan.
Vampire show. Lost
Twilight?
Buffy?
No, it's a television show. I think it's on Netflix now.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Oh,
my girls watch it.
Robert Pattinson that you had at your wedding? No.
I know what you're talking about. It's really gay.
It's something. Yeah, it's what? Flag. It's something that has to do with like the devil or something like that. Lucifer. Jesus, I'm such an idiot.
Damn, son.
Yes, my mother-in-law swears to everything holy and unholy that I look like the dude from Lucifer. So I guess I'll pick him, even though I know nothing about the guy at all. I know that my nose is bigger than his, but that's not really a surprise.
So a guy you don't know
Schnoz.
you want to play you in your movie of your life.
Because supposedly he looks like me, or I look like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I don't look like Adam Sandler, who do I look like, Jay?
You look closer to me than you do Adam Sandler.
Oh my God.
Dude,
that's a compliment.
Yeah, that's a compliment. Yeah, there you go. See? Yeah.
There you go. All right, Jay.
I don't have the Pee Wee Herman cut like you have right now, though. So I guess I'll have to brush up on that.
Jay, what are you most proud of
Francis!
while being in Gizmochi?
What am I most proud of?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Man, that's such a hard question. I'm trying to think of anything. I guess it would be just being able to write music and put out music and have people, obviously we're not a huge band or anything, but the small amount of people that know about us and like us, being able to do that and go through such not life-changing, but I mean, this, being in a band and going on tour and doing all those things, it's a huge part, right? Like I don't want to sound like a jerk or anything, but not many people got to do that. You know what I mean? That start playing and do bands and stuff. And I can say that I'm lucky enough to do it, or to be able to do it with not only for me, but with people that I genuinely care about and love. You know what I mean? And that means a lot to me. So there you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, there's none out of all those guys, I know I have whatever, there's stories and stuff, but especially like Mike, Chris, and Jimmy. I mean, there's no other three musicians that I would love to, that I'd like to go on tour with besides those guys.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting emotional, man. You shouldn't have done this live on Johnny Beane TV, you son of a bitch.
Kurt, who was the last person you texted?
His mistress.
Brian. Boner
Me?
Jams.
Nice.
Like I said, his mistress.
Jay, who was the last person you texted?
Johnny Beane through the WhatsApp, but that doesn't count. That's not a text.
Who's the last person I texted? It was Jeannie. Okay.
I was texting Kurt with the C too. Not sure if he's still in here.
Does that look like me at all?
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
that's the guy from Lucifer.
A sexier version of you, yeah.
Yeah, oh, definitely is. Definitely is.
From the back, you guys look identical, I'm sure.
Oh, I bet we feel identical too.
From the pants down, you look the same. Kurt, what's your favorite meal?
So people say I look like Billy Horschel, who's a golfer. You have to look it up.
A golfer,
but he's not an actor, so I couldn't use him. Golf's a sport, Jay.
No, it's not.
Embrace
Leo
it.
Safko said nobody wants Mancuda to play them. No.
Kurt, what's your favorite meal?
Favorite meal?
Mm-hmm.
Flank steak, Parmesan, garlic, risotto, and steamed broccoli.
Be a little more specific.
Maybe garlic bread on the side. Big glass of red blend wine. Kick it with the side of steel toe boots.
Nice. Shay, what about you?
Cheeseburger.
Anything else? Just a cheeseburger.
Crispy crown tater tots.
Dude, it's your meal. Come on.
That's all I need, man. A pickle and a pickle on the side and rum and Coke. I don't know, man. I'm very easy.
Okay. Jay, what band would you produce if you had the opportunity?
Metallica. And it would be their best album since the Black Album. Or
Kurt.
I'd be fired in 5 minutes. One or the other.
Kurt, what's your favorite all-time video game?
Oh, video game? Holy smokes. I was not a video game person. I mean, when like Nintendo was big, my brothers played Nintendo and I was like out playing football and shooting BB guns and listening to music. So video games weren't my thing. I would have to say probably Zelda.
Yeah.
The gold version way back in the day. I could
Battery
get up on
backup.
that. Maybe Contra probably. Yeah.
Nice.
Two
What
great
about you,
games,
Jay?
man. Two classics.
Yeah.
Jay, what about you?
Ease the Vanished Omens for the Sega Master System. Dude, I forget what grade it was, but my brother brought that game home. Well, we rented it first, right? And I never beat it. And then a friend of my brother's had the game. And my brother was like, all right, I'm going to, I forget if it was Corey's house, Rob's house, whoever, and I'll bring it home for you to play. Dude, it was a school night. And I forget what grade I was in. It was junior high. I think junior high. Yeah, junior high. I stayed up looking out the basement window, waiting for my brother to come home. And I don't think he got home till like 1 a.m. I stayed up until almost 5 a.m. playing that game. And I thought my dad was going to kill me when he found out. Kill him. I stayed, man. And, you know, growing up, my dad was, you know, he didn't like stuff like that. You know, you go to bed because he knew that even to this day, like I have a hard time waking up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I always have. And when I'm up till 4 or 5 a.m. playing a video game on a school night, man, my dad was pissed.
Jay, who's your first celebrity crush?
Can it be a sports person or does it have to be like a chick?
It's your thing, man. Whenever.
It's
All right, I'll do both
2022.
then.
You can do whatever you want.
That's damn right. I'll do both. Not crush meaning I wanted him, but Walter Payton is my all-time favorite anything. I used to call myself Walter Jason, introducing myself to people when I was a young, very young kid.
That's cool.
But I think maybe my first female crush, this might be a tough one, but I know like once, 12, 13 hit, we all know what happens then. I had Kari Wurr might be there, but I remember having Samantha Fox posters. I had a one wall dedicated to Samantha Fox. And Brian, do you remember in New Windsor, New York, every year they'd have the little carnival, not carnival, but a fair at the New Windsor baseball fields. And one year they had the this one booth where it had balloons on the wall and you had darts, right? And if you threw a dart at a balloon, you get any poster of your choice.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I racked up Samantha Fox posters that year. They had like a bunch of them, and I was just, I was a dead eye, man. Just bam, bam. It was crazy. And so I think that's probably it because that's when it mattered, That's when like the wind blew and you're like, whoa, what's happening?
Nice. What about you, Kurt?
Man, remember Tyra Banks?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably mine.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Victoria's Secrets, Sports Illustrated, swimsuit edition. This was before Brazzers.
No, yeah, it was. Yeah, my mom like, where'd my Newport News catalog go? Meanwhile, it's under my pillow.
Yeah.
Jay, what's your favorite song to play live?
Well, considering we never really played the new album live. Oh man. That's a really good one. I always thought playing Voice of Sanity was fun. I'll just pick that. My least favorite to play, how about that, was The Answer, which is our first single. That was always a shitty one because that song has a weird not a weird tempo, but it's one of those songs that if it's not the right tempo, it just doesn't translate well live. And the solo was super hard. It's probably the hardest solo I've ever written. And we never played that song album speed. It was always like, you know, a handful of BPM faster. And it was so hard to pull off.
So when you were tracking it on the album, did you worry about playing it live, or at that point you weren't worried about that?
No, I wasn't. And it's one of those solos where if you listen to it, I don't know if you could tell that I played like part, you know, which is kind of normal, I guess, right? Nobody, you know, there's certain solos where you just have to, you know, you all right, I'll play one part. All right, punch in for the next part. That type of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Kurt, what's the best concert you ever attended?
Oh man.
You ever been to a Gizmachi concert?
No, I would have loved to have seen that back in the day. Man, I would have to say Van Halen Balance, just because that was the first time I saw my favorite band since I was age of 7.
Yeah.
But I saw Alice in Chains early in like 95. That was a really, really good concert too. Lane Staley came out with the shaved head. No one had seen him without his long hair, so that was pretty epic. So it's a toss up between those two.
Yeah. That's awesome. What about you, Jay?
Oh man, that's impossible. I mean, I'd probably have to say the 93 Van Halen, you know, it was my first time ever attending a live concert. And I was just so blown away with everything, you know, the atmosphere, the sound of everything. You know, not only it was my first concert, but it was the first concert and my parents weren't there. You know, it was me and my best friend at the time, Anthony, and we were just like pigs and shit, man. You know, not that we were like these crazy, you know, teenagers or anything, but it was so fun and so cool to just like you all like, instantly you felt like an adult. Like, yeah, we're out on the road watching Van Halen, man. You know. But,
I saw Metallica at Lollapalooza. I think 96 was a pretty good concert too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kurt, album you look forward to hearing this year?
Oh man. I don't even know what's coming out. Usually, you know, I listen to it after it's released. Shoot. I guess I would say you guys may think I'm a little wonky, but Collective Soul's coming out with the new album. I'm a pretty big fan of them. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. Cool. What about you, Jay?
Sugar. Looking forward to it, even though, you know, like I said before, my anticipation isn't as much as it was, but I'm still, I want to hear it and I want to be like, yes, they didn't let me down.
Yeah.
And that would be my second choice also, if I were able to produce a band. But Sugar would be number 2. First thing I do when I walk into the studio, where are the 8-string guitars? Hand them to me. Right in the dumpster. Get out of here. 7s.
You want 8? You're out of here.
Yep.
Jay, what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Kurt?
Oh, got the 3 F's. Thanksgiving, friends, football, and food.
And farting. You forgot the
Or family.
And family.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say this. Christmas is my favorite time of year, but the reason it is Thanksgiving starts it. It's the start of the holiday season, right? Because for that month or whatever Thanksgiving starts to whenever Christmas ends, there's just something like people are happy. Everybody's in a good mood. You know, everybody's just like, it's the season, right? It's the holiday season and everything, you know, whatever. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the holiday season. Sit back and take this. Mm-hmm.
Kurt, what's your favorite new band?
Oh, jeez.
New band? You're asking a 40-something-year-old what his favorite new band is?
Or something new that he's listening to?
New. You guys ever heard of the Struts? I would say the Struts. They've been around for probably 2-3 years. The Struts.
That's cool.
What kind are they like? I'm assuming they're not heavy metal.
No, it's like hard rock. I would say they're a mix between like Queen and yeah, they're kind of on their own. Check them out. They're pretty good.
Okay. I'll give them a listen.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay? Favorite new band?
Oh my God, man.
Well, you work with a lot of bands.
Who is there anybody that I mentioned to you that I dig? I mean, some R2 R3 says Gojira, but I've known about them
For 20
Dig
years.
it, brother.
Man, that's tough, dude. I mean, I know, for instance, like, 4 years ago, I got into Crazy Licks, even though they're not a new band. I love them. I mean, there's other bands too, but I'm trying to think if there's anything new that I dig. It's tough, man. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one.
Okay.
He's digging deep.
Kurt, what's your one vice?
Vice.
Yep.
Oh, you
It's
do?
gone.
Really? I would have never
Just
guessed
like
it would be a,
maybe a year.
Well, you don't do it anymore?
No, I've been doing it about a year.
You started at that age?
Hey, this is the real Oprah moment where Boner Jams is pulling out, the stuff out of the gullet. No one
Wow.
probably knows.
Does your family
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I was
But,
gonna say,
for-
I hope your wife's not watching.
For Brian, I'll let it all hang out.
Thank you. What about you, Jay?
Jay's like,
I don't know. I mean, can you
Be
give
a
me an
monster?
example of something besides cigarettes?
It could be anything, like coffee. It could be monsters. It could be jerking off violently. It's whatever. I don't know, whatever it is. I'd say for you, Jay, it's Monster Energy.
I'm not addicted to them. I mean, I drink them because I like them.
Yeah,
I'm not a
people smoke
same.
crack because they like it too. So
I don't know, man.
Man, that's 2 passes on Jay. I haven't passed yet. Feel good about myself.
I'm trying
Opening
to
up,
think, like, what?
kernels.
opening up here in this circle of trust.
Yep.
All right, maybe it is like caffeinated drinks.
Okay.
Not just the monsters, because we have those what are they? Hold on.
Yeah, Sharon, that's the only way to do it. If you do it
Like
with people
these,
around, just like scream at them.
These things.
Okay.
These things.
Cola.
Yeah, look, he's
grapefruit.
shaking. Look at that.
So
All right.
maybe it is those. And I do know that I quit drinking caffeine
Italian.
back in 2007. I quit drinking caffeine probably for almost 4 years. And I felt awesome. I didn't go through the day like crashing and all that stuff. And then in 2011 or so, I went to the store, grabbed the Monster, and that was it. And ever since then, man, just I drink coffee every morning as soon as I wake up.
Oh yeah.
And You know, I don't like overdo it. I'm not having like 5 energy drinks a day. I do like 1 energy drink and then the coffee in the morning. So it's not like I'm, you know, crazy with that stuff.
All right.
And maybe some adult flicks, you know, a little too many of those.
All right, Jay, this one's for you. 5150 or Justice?
Oh my God. It's I guess I would say 5150.
What?
Maybe.
Maybe you need to lay off that crack vice.
Whoa.
I don't know, man. That's a hard one. It really is.
That's why I asked it.
I know. It's probably whatever one I'm listening to at that time, right? If I'm listening to Justice, I'm like, it's Justice. If it's 5150, man, because it's Eddie Van Halen, and I get in such a great mood when I put 5150 on. Thank you, False Flag. It's just that album does something to me that no other album does. I mean, obviously Justice is neck and neck, but I guess at the last second, 5150 sticks his head out and crosses the finish line. It's a photo finish, mate.
Thanks, False Flag.
It tingles me right in the crotchal area.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you,
Kurt,
False Flag.
5150 or Black Album?
Oh man. It's got to be 5150. I do, I love the Black Album, but 5150 is like, the first time you had sex for me.
Every
With
time,
another
right?
person.
Real quick.
With another person.
Real quick.
Yeah. Free pump jump.
Hey, Sean Silas,
a
what's
tip.
up, man? Sean is stopping in to say hello.
Sean Snyder?
What's up, Sean?
Sean Snyder. Sean
Hey,
Snyder.
Sean. Good to see you, Sean.
What's up, Sean? Cool. That's my my rapid fire questions with Boner Gems. Thank
was
you.
pretty good, man.
Boner Jam.
That was better than any of the rapid fire questions I've blasted off. I've fired off at some of the guests we've had.
Really,
now-
I did not expect that, Brian. So kudos to you for the preparation and for putting me at the stake.
The preparation H.
Yep.
Thank you. So now this last part of the show, and I actually want Johnny to be a part of this too.
Oh no.
So whenever you want to come back, Johnny, I can start with Kurt and Jay.
Okay.
For this
Actually,
segment.
let me grab another Monster Energy and then
Put your pants back on.
Let me put some pants on.
Yeah, please.
yeah. All right, I'll be in like 2 minutes.
All right. Last
I've heard that before.
portion of tonight's Boner Bonanza. I wanted to rank albums. So since I asked Kurt to come on, I wanted to do this with Metallica. And I wanted to go from the worst, your least favorite, to your favorite Metallica album. So I wanted to have a proper ranking, if I may, of Metallica albums.
But hold on a second. Are we going from 83 to 91? Or are we doing the whole?
We're doing all of them except Lulu because I don't consider that.
No, it's not a Metallica album.
That's not a Metallica album.
No.
And if you argue with me about it, I'm going to throw your ass out.
Yeah, well, you'd be wrong.
Do we get any time to prepare?
Nope. So I'm going to give you the albums. All right. So let's start with the worst album. What is your least favorite Metallica album, Jay?
Saint Anger.
So Saint Anger is worse than Hardwire, Death Magnetic for you?
Oh, yeah. God, yeah.
Okay. Kurt, what about you?
Saint Anger.
Saint Anger. So we have an agreement here that Saint Anger is last. All Day, All Night, Metal Mike, 5150. They agree with you.
I think
Next.
everybody would agree with us.
Second to worst Metallica album. Kurt, go.
Oh my gosh.
If you need help with the albums, I have them right in front of me.
No, I got them here. Which one did you say we can't use?
No Lulu.
Hardwire? No Lulu.
Lulu is not a Metallica album.
No.
Yeah. Probably Hardwire.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Jay?
I'm looking at them now. Oh my God. Yeah. Hardwired.
Okay, so you both agree.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Saint Anger's last, then Hardwire. What do you got next?
Death Magnet.
He doesn't even know the name of it. Death Magnetic.
Death Magnetic.
Sorry.
Okay.
Death Magnet. That's their new album.
That's coming out.
Okay. What about you, Jay?
Um,
Do you really think Death Magnetic is worse than Reload?
Reload's next on my list.
Okay. Okay. Kurt, what do you got next?
Phew. Yeah, I would have to say Reload as well.
Well, you're one ahead of me.
No, Jay,
No.
you had Saint Anger, Hardwired, and Reload.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your next one, Jay?
True Metallica fans are gonna burn me at the stake for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand why. But out of the first 6 albums,
Mm-hmm.
Kill 'Em All is the one that I listen to the least.
Yep, me too.
So you can put Kill 'Em All over Death Magnetic?
Oh,
Jay?
no. I'm sorry. Yeah, Death Magnetic will be next.
Okay. And then Kill 'Em All.
Yes.
Okay. Kurt?
Kill 'Em All was my next.
Are you writing these down?
I am.
Okay.
All right. Kurt, what do you got next?
Load.
Jay?
I already said Kill 'Em All, right?
You did. Just last one. Yep.
Yeah. Load.
Load?
Yep.
Okay. So before we go further, we have remaining Ride the Lightning, Master, Justice, Black Album.
Yep.
We have 4 left.
I mean, I do know that Kill 'Em All is better than Load, but I'm just from my personal, like, what I listen to more.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's because of and I understand it was 1983.
Yep.
So nobody's expecting the production to be great or anything. But it's hard for me to listen to Kill 'Em All. It really
Okay.
is.
So Jay, we have 4 albums left.
Yep.
Number 4 for you. What is it?
So we have Lightning, Master, Justice, Black Album.
Yep.
Ride the Lightning.
Let me do that. Kurt.
I concur.
Okay.
I know
Top
where this
3.
is going. We're the same. Last
No,
4, I
not
think.
anymore. We're not.
Uh-oh.
Kurt, what do you got for number 3?
Master of Puppets.
Wow. Okay. Jay.
Black Album.
Hey now.
Davidson. Number 2, Kurt.
Justice.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Get out.
So,
I know.
Kurt, your favorite Metallica album is Black Album then.
Yep.
So, Jay, number 2 for you is Master, and number 1 is Justice. Okay.
Yep.
So,
I know Octopus Ear says you guys are way overrating Load. Listen, I was pissed for a long time when Load came out.
Mhm.
But listen, here's how I put it. If Load wasn't Metallica, if it was some other band, people would look at it as better than it is. Or, not better than it, but like it'd be considered better. There's some great songs, and I get it. Kill 'Em All is the reason for thrash metal. I know. And fun riffs. But I'm just talking about personally. Like if I were to put on one of those albums right now, I'd put on Load before Kill 'Em All.
Okay. And it's because of the production.
The production, and because it's just, it's not pleasant to my ears. It really isn't.
I like Load, Jay. There's just some really classic songs on Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets that almost trump.
I like those albums better than Load too. I think you have my list wrong.
Yeah,
No.
but I don't. I actually don't mind Load.
Justice,
I just think
Master, the Black Album, Ride the Lightning, and usually I would put Kill 'Em All. But like I said, it's Load.
On this list, Jay, you had Load 5th.
Yeah, I know. Even though if I were to rank them, I would put Kill 'Em All 5th. But I'm just saying personally, from what I listen to Load way more than I listen to Kill 'Em All.
Jay carries a heavy load.
That's Beane.
All right. So we're good on Metallica. This is
Yes,
the last
Four
one I
Horsemen
have.
smokes everything. I get it. Listen,
I know.
when you watch the Justice tour, right, the live in Seattle,
Mhm.
the songs that they play off of Kill 'Em All are phenomenal. Like,
Sound great.
I almost wish they recorded those songs then
Mhm.
again. Just to like, yeah, Mechanics is what the Megadeth version, because obviously Dave Mustaine had written a lot of that song. But anyway,
So, all right, moving on. I brought Mr. Beane into attendance for this last rankings of albums. I'm gonna go with Van Halen.
dude, we're gonna be here.
Johnny?
For how much time?
What did I tell you, Johnny?
No,
what did I tell you today?
Yeah.
Deep down inside, way down into the groins of hell, Boner Jams is really starting to like Van Halen. It's coming out of his pores.
That's what he told me over on Twitch. Yeah.
So what I want to do, instead of going through the whole catalog,
Hold on a second.
Mhm.
Megatod says, "Am I evil? Forget about it. Too good." Am I evil? And what's the one of the best covers that Metallica ever did? The
Whiskey
original
in the Jar.
pressing, of Kill 'Em All in '83 does not have "Am I Evil" or what's the other one?
John Biel, what is it?
Yeah, what is it? When Elektra purchased Metallica from, my God,
Metal Blade?
Johnny Zazula, Megaforce, right?
Megaforce.
Because Megaforce put out Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning. Not Bread Fan. What the hell is it? Blitzkrieg. Thank you, Vistalite. When Elektra re-released Kill 'Em All, they were like, well, we just can't re-release the same 10 songs. So what they did is they went in the studio and they put 2 covers, Blitzkrieg and Am I Evil. So I actually have the original, not that I bought it at the time, but I have an original pressing of the Megaforce Kill 'Em All with just 10 songs on it. And I was pissed. I was like, wait a minute. Where's Am I? Because I didn't know. I thought the original album had 12 songs, but I was like, wait a minute, it only says 10 on the back here. I got gypped. So anyway. Oh, Garage Incorporated, or the Garage Days revisited. That's awesome. Great EP. Are you thumbs downing that?
I had that one, but I never listened to it.
Oh, it's Newstead's first recording with
I had it on vinyl.
Awesome.
All right, here we go. So instead of doing the whole catalog of Van Halen, let's do top 5 Van Halen albums. Okay. So Johnny, I'm gonna start with you. What's number 5 for you?
Oh my god.
Van Halen's harder to do than virtually every other band.
That's why we're doing it, Sen. That's why we're doing it.
So you mean all of it?
All of it.
Crap.
Kurt, let's go live on a different channel because We're gonna be here.
Can I see 5 of their records?
Let's go live on fans only.
We still got to do that. Van Halen albums. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is 5 as being like
Yeah,
1 is the best, right?
One
To me.
Yeah. So and
5 is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. So 5 is your 5th favorite Van Halen album.
Five children.
Out of 5, and they have 2, 4, 6, 8. They have 10 albums,
Mm-hmm.
12 albums.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
10.
Okay, 2 of them I can't even see on here. Do they have 10? How many do they have?
They have 12, but I mean,
With Van Halen 3 and with Tokyo Dome, right?
No, and
Different kind of
Not a
truth.
truth.
Van Halen 3, Balance,
2, 4, 6, 8,
Fuck.
10.
OU 812, 5150.
we're talking singing wise, right? I mean, studio wise, not
Live.
yeah, not live.
Okay, I might be missing
it,
some on
Tokyo
this
Dome
list.
was
I don't
my
know
favorite.
why. 5th, I would say just like right now, I'd say crap. Van Halen 1.
Okay.
Whoa.
Kurt, number 5 for you.
For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge.
Okay.
Oh,
Jay?
I'm out on dude. I spent way too much energy doing the other stuff to even think about doing a top 5 Van Halen. It's too hard. It's too hard, man. Doing a
Pull
top,
your ringer out and do it.
I can't rank the Dave and Sammy stuff together. I have to do it separate.
Never
Too
to
bad.
How about this? I'll give you the Sammy records, the top
Never
4
to
Sammy
skip.
records. I'm out then. I'll just be an observer. I'll mute my microphone.
So, all right, so Jay's out.
Lame
So-
sauce.
So Johnny, number 4. What do you got?
again, I'm looking at their albums here. Let's see. I said Van Halen. I said 1. I would say. Crap. Oh, since we're only picking 5, it's not like we're ranking all their albums.
No,
No,
top
but-
5.
Yeah, but it's almost harder to pick
so
like,
top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, it's easy.
Top 5. Okay, I said. Then why did I even say Van Halen 1? And for you guys that are boo earns that answer. The only reason I say Van Halen 1 is because it's burnt out. Like I've heard it so much.
I get it, yeah.
That's the only reason. And also, special announcement: this channel now has the clip feature. So
Oh.
anybody that's watching this on YouTube, you can actually clip a minute of these videos, like any of them.
I got clipped in 2003 at the urologist.
Oh my god! So I want to see some clips from this video on all your different channels. It's very easy to do. Just click the scissors icon. You'll see it, and you can pick up to a minute of these videos to feature. Okay.
That's
All
the
right,
opposite
so-
of docking. It's the opposite of docking, Jay.
Yep.
So aside from that, I don't know. Diver Down.
Diver Down, number 4 for Johnny. Okay, what about you, Kurt?
Van Halen 2.
Ooh. Van Halen Deuce. Okay. Kurt, what do you got number 3? So right now you have
Are we doing
Fuck.
a snake? We doing a snake draft?
Yeah, we're snaking it.
Number 3, Balanced.
Balance. Okay.
Balanced.
Johnny, what do you have for number 3? All-time Van Halen album. No pressure here.
I don't know. Where's the green
Sure,
slime?
Dude,
My
Um,
figs.
I don't know. This list makes no sense. Van Halen 2.
that's all
I
right.
can't even think.
It's dude. You know what though? The Dave albums are harder to rank than the
'Cause-
Sammy albums.
The thing is, if they only had 5 albums, that it'd be easier. But since you know what I mean?
Yeah, what do you leave out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's why it's hard.
Yeah.
Welcome to my show.
Welcome to Boner Boulevard.
Boner Bonanza. Johnny, number 2. What do you got? Second greatest album of all time from Van Halen.
Oh wait, so number 1 means greatest?
Yeah.
What did I just? What did I say? I said Van Halen 1.
So you right now your 5. So number 5 is Van Halen 1. 4 is Diver Down. 3 is Van Halen 2. Number 2 is
Top 5.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to. In this case, I'm gonna say Fair Warning. This is very confusing, Leo. This is.
I'm not confused.
Thank you, Kurt. Kurt, what do you have for number 2? All time.
Van Halen 1 debut. Van Halen.
Okay. So Johnny's 5th favorite album is your 2nd favorite. Okay.
Yep.
And Kurt, your favorite Van Halen album of all time is?
If you watched the show earlier, 5150.
Johnny, your favorite album of all time.
Wait, what's he doing?
That's the rusty trombone.
Okay. So my number 1 favorite Van Halen record?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question?
Yep.
Favorite. Easy. Okay. Oh, 0812.
Get out of here.
I've been listening to it a lot lately, and I cry.
All right. So Johnny, before I lock this in and put it on your Van Halen group on Bookface, I just want to confirm your top 5 favorite Van Halen albums in descending order is number 5, Van Halen 1, 4, Diver Down, 3, Van Halen 2, number 2 is Fair Warning, and your favorite album is OU812. Is this correct?
That list makes no sense. I know. Yes.
Do you want to make any changes before?
No, I'm good.
We send okay. Kurt, before I send this out,
somebody clip this, please.
Your number 5 is Fuck. Number 4 is Van Halen 2. 3 is Balanced. Number 2
Balanced.
No, balance.
Isn't it past tense?
What's that?
No, it's
Balanced.
It's
balance.
There's no D.
My bad. Balance.
Jesus.
Not balance. Number 2 is Van Halen 1.
Gosh.
And number 1 for you is 5150. And you're good, you guys are good with this, right?
Yep. I have those tattooed on my arm in order if you want to see it.
He has them tattooed on his penis, but there's only room for one of them, so he had to.
Yeah, Van Halen 1.
VH1.
And what I know Jay's favorite Van Halen album was 5150.
Yes.
And the only reason I knew that
Van Halen 3, and then Diver Down.
Mm-hmm.
and then
I guess a blasphemous question. Blasphemous question here. What is your least favorite album, Jay?
Oh, it's Van Halen 3.
Kurt?
Different Kind of Truth.
Johnny?
Van Halen 1.
What? It's number 5.
Yeah, 5 was worst to best, right?
No. Out of all of them.
Oh, what?
Out of every Van Halen album.
What's my least favorite?
Yes.
Van Halen 1.
No, you like Van Halen 3 better than Van Halen 1.
Yes, because I'm so burnt out on Van Halen 1 because I've heard it so much.
Jay's about to fight you.
And leave comments below, you guys, and clip this right now. Clip that answer.
It's gotta be. There's no way.
So out of the 12 albums, like my 5th one was the 5th one, not the 12th pushed up to the 5th.
Correct.
I call bullshit on that.
There's no way. There's no way that Johnny could like. Now, I understand if you want to listen to Van Halen 3 right now because you've heard Van Halen 1 so many times. But there's no way that you could think that Van Halen 3 is better than Van Halen 1.
I dare you to put that on your Facebook page and see what happens.
Not take Beane over here.
Oh man, that would be a train wreck.
Like I said, it's just because I've heard it so much. That's why. I'm good without playing that record. Ever.
We have a super chat from False Flag. He says his number one is Fair Warning. Thanks, False Flag.
It's hard to
See,
argue
we're not the
that.
same person. That's proof.
Not according to Neanderthal.
It's hard to argue that Fair Warning thing. I mean, a lot of guitar players love Fair Warning, you know.
Yeah.
And I do
people
too.
say that's a dark album, but I don't think it's a dark album.
I think it is. It has a little bit of there's something to it, man.
It's got an edge to it.
Yeah. I mean, the album cover doesn't help it at all. You know, kind of has, you look at that album cover, you're like, Jesus.
Right.
Man, Van Halen 3. Come on.
Brian. Awesome, dude. That was awesome.
Thank you. We also have we have a comment in here from Pooh Ninja, who just dropped a Dave Coulier reference in our chat, and I am officially blown away. Cut it out.
I thought it was proof of cheese.
Jeez.
Van
Is that
Halen
what it was?
3.
Cut it out, right?
Yep.
I remember that.
I returned Van Halen 3 to Strawberries a couple days. I don't know if it was a day after, a couple days after. And then
You
right after
return
that album
everything,
came
Jay.
out. Huh?
You return everything.
Well, that was the start of it. That was definitely the start of it. Man, I was so upset, man. I was so bummed.
I wanted to like that album so much. I listened to it over and over and over, where it almost started getting better and rose up. It's not my favorite, but I would take it over Different Kind of Truth just because I've listened to it so much. I wanted to like it really, really bad. And I mean, I still listen to some of the tracks once in a while.
Yeah. Well, you know how albums that you put on an album and it triggers memories of when it came out or what, like Kurt, we were just talking about that earlier with Right Here, Right Now about you.
Yep.
You were in a
Winnebago.
listening to it. I was in a Corvette listening to it. Right Here, Right Now or whatever.
Yep.
But when Van Halen 3 came out, that's when I was in Miami working with Desmond Child. And I was like playing shows every night, recording in the studio every day, hanging out with Bon Jovi's brother, you know, all this type of stuff. So when I listen to Van Halen 3, it brings back this total like weird time for me. So that's another reason why it's still interesting.
So
You know?
I took my wife to Van Halen 3 in '98. We were just married. And that was the first and last Van Halen concert she's ever gone with me to, because I was talking to all the nerds around me and like didn't talk to her. True story. If I brought her in right now, she'd tell you guys. She had a fun time at the concert, but she's like, you were talking to everyone around us the whole time. You didn't care about me.
Well, then don't come. That's what you should have said. Then don't come with me.
Come on.
Come on. Because I'm gonna.
All right.
And
So
the
I
wife
think- I
is
think-
leaving tomorrow. She's
What's
going
that?
to my wife's leaving tomorrow. She's going to Vegas to go see Jeremy White's favorite band, Shania Twain. So I'm I'm available on Friday and Saturday night.
Oh, awesome, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bring it, brother.
Is it
All
the
right.
stratosphere, man? Is it the ionosphere?
These are the biggest pythons in the world.
When the madness and the mania.
All right. So,
Jay and I can do a show on wrestling.
I'd be there too.
Yo,
Hell yeah.
Brian is actually
Let's do it.
Brian was on live TV. Well, not I guess it wasn't live because it was WWF, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brian is
live.
actually on TV during the
Yeah.
intro to one of the what year was it?
It was 1999. I was a senior in high school. Went to the Monday Night Raw right before WrestleMania when Stone Cold came out in the beer truck.
Yes.
Oh,
So at the very beginning of Raw, you'll see me holding up a "Suck It" sign, and I'm, oh yeah,
Suck it.
was-
that's awesome.
oh yeah.
I went to Nitro, WCW Nitro. I think 99 or maybe. Is that when it?
No, no,
when did
no.
it end, Jay?
2000, right? Or 2000, beginning
Yeah,
of
it might have been
2001.
Like 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
We could do a show on Thursdays at 8.
Yes. Yes.
You're gonna get me in trouble, man. You're gonna get me in trouble. I'm not gonna take part in a Thursday at 8 show.
Sounds good to me.
Of wrestling. I'll
Thursdays at 10,
find
maybe,
a video
but-
and I'll send it to you.
It's funny because I
That's
remember
awesome,
when I had me and a buddy of mine, we were splitting the WWE network.
Oh,
What was that, 5 years ago or something like that? 4 or 5
Mhm.
years ago we were doing it. And I remember finding that episode, and because all the old episodes were on the network. I remember I found that episode and saw Brian. Do you have it? Can you show it on here?
I'm looking.
was he wearing
for
the
it.
black lipstick and the Hot Topics overall?
No, I was 18 at the time. I stopped rocking that when I was like 13, 14. So no, I'm looking for it to see if I can find it. I know I have
Wow.
it.
It might be
somewhere.
on YouTube.
You can show us still.
Oh, it is on YouTube.
Oh, it's definitely on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Well, I mean, they did a Monday Night Raw every Monday, but it's the one right before WrestleMania. So what you got to
Yeah.
do is you got to find out
It was
the
like
date
March.
of WrestleMania, and then
Yeah,
go
March.
back the previous Monday. So
Yeah.
WrestleMania is usually what, March or April?
Mm-hmm.
JRM,
Mark.
he saw in 96 Goldberg spearing the Giant.
Dude, he not only speared him, he got him up.
Yeah.
Like that was
Legs-
one of those. That was
Legs up.
Okay. Well, it also helped that the Giant.
That's a sexy son of a bee right there.
That's you.
That's me. If I could focus.
Well, get
Dude. Glamour shots.
Who's the guy behind you over there?
it's focusing on that stuff. Oh no.
I don't know, but I was wearing a Marilyn Manson shirt in my yearbook, which is dope.
Dude. Killing it.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of pictures, but I can't find this. I know I'll find it once the pressure's not on. It'll just pop up.
Jackhammer.
Mhm. It also helped that Big Show was an athletic big dude, so he helped.
Yeah.
When Hogan picked up Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3, he didn't have any help. Like he picked up just a sack of shit, almost 400-pound sack of garbage.
Right. He's full of Budweiser and red wine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's still, I mean, he had to be thinking right before, because that's also after them. Like they had the whole match.
Right.
You know what I mean? So probably he was gassed out. Just adrenaline, because I've watched that replay 100 times, man. And just seeing Hogan,
Silverdome.
and he just does it. He picks him up, and you can tell, man. He's like, yes. The 93,000 people go bananas, and he jumps off the bounces off the rope, gives him the leg drop, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3 pin. Oh my god, man! Yeah, Hogan. I think Hogan slammed Yokozuna too. I know who's call it slammed Yokozuna.
Luger.
Luger. Yep.
Lex Luger.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See,
Oh.
Johnny, we could do a show.
Wow.
It's too bad that Luger and there's two guys that should have been bigger than they were. Luger and either Sid Justice or Sid Vicious, however you want how to do it. Sid, Psycho Sid, whatever the hell.
Yep, Psycho Sid.
Everything about him was awesome. He had the look, right? In the ring, he looked great, but cutting a promo, it just he just didn't have it, you know, and it kind of hurt. Hogan, talk about cutting a promo, man. Just
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I used to like the Canadian
losing
Crippler.
viewers, Johnny? Talking about wrestling?
Huh?
The
Are we losing
the Canadian
viewers or-
Crippler. Benoit. I used to like
Canadian Crippler.
Not
Yeah.
really. No. We got way more than some other shows that are on right now.
Oh my god.
That picture.
There is.
Yeah.
Get your
Wait, which one's you?
The one wearing the Cub shirt, and that's
dude, it's blurry as hell.
Damn it. It is blurry. Never mind.
Man,
I'll
I need to take my
it
glasses off.
you guys. So that was a
Speaking
picture
of
of
other
me,
shows,
me and Brody
Uncle Leo,
meeting
thanks for the
Stone
fruitcake
Sour.
for Christmas. Appreciate it.
What happened?
Chris. All right.
We could discuss wrestling on Saturday night and do our Mount Rushmore.
Oh, if you're doing that, I'm coming on.
You're coming. Come on.
I'm coming.
My wife calls me Mount Rushmore.
All right. So I think we're good ending the show. Anything, Jay, that you've been listening to lately that you want to tell everyone about?
I've been listening to. I have a playlist of all the Joe Satriani live records, and you know, everybody knows that Eddie Van Halen's my favorite guitar player, followed by Steve Vai, but Joe Satriani has the more consistent discography as far as, you know, I hate saying this, but as far as songwriting, I believe Satriani has more of a catalog, a consistent catalog.
It's more pop.
Well, yeah. You know, obviously Passion Warfare is the greatest. You can't even, I don't care who you are. If you argue that, you're wrong. By Steve Vai's Passion Warfare is the greatest solo guitar record ever recorded. Written and recorded. But
Steve
after that,
Vai
for me,
live,
it's like, huh?
Joe Satriani live in 2001 in San Francisco. The DVD is awesome.
The DVD.
DVD.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Jay?
Oh yeah, I think I have that one on. I think I bought it on like
the-
Amazon Prime or something.
Oh, it's incredible. It's a great
Yeah,
one.
it's great. But I mean, you know, after
San
Passion
Francisco.
War, what, dude?
San Francisco? Where at? What venue? Warfield?
Let me look it up. It's great.
You know, then you got Alien Love Secrets by Vi, which was an EP. But after that, it's you know, he has obviously great songs on each record, but I think
Fillmore.
Satriani just has so many more albums
cool.
that are just consistently really, really good.
Okay.
And his live stuff
It's really
is
good,
great.
Johnny, if you haven't seen it.
I haven't. Although I saw him headline one of the Jason Becker Not Dead Yet shows, and I filmed his entire set. It's on the channel here.
Yeah.
I was like right in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, Satriani's up there, man. He's you know, I'm excited to hear his new album. He put out a single a couple weeks ago. It's pretty good.
Jay,
But
Sean Silas says, did you see Vi's 25th anniversary of Passion?
does he mean the like the re-release of it?
You got to ask
Or-
him. I don't know.
Or is there
I'm
a
just the messenger.
or is he talking about the guitars when they put out the 3 versions of the universe? Hip Metalworks says teacher and student was going to ask Jay about who he favored. If I could pick one to play like, I would kill to play like Steve Vai.
We didn't give away the autograph CD.
Oh shit!
Oh,
John, you want to do that
real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a hashtag what, Johnny?
It can be anything.
Hashtag boner.
Well, it's gonna
Oh, it's gonna flag it.
it's gonna flag all those.
Erection.
Reno.
I'm live. Sean, I don't know if I've heard that. Is it
Beane
on like
Flesh.
Spotify? Is the 25th anniversary on Spotify, dude? Spotify.
Okay. Yeah, a hashtag, something easy though.
I almost just
Something
typed in my search on Spotify Sean Silas instead of Steve Vai.
Hashtag.
How about just bone?
Hashtag bone.
Hashtag Gizmacho.
What about Giz?
There you go. Jizz.
Wang.
So here's
All
the
right.
25th anniversary edition. That's not it.
Hashtag Giz in the chat.
The only person who cannot win it is Mike Balls.
Is he in here?
He is.
The fuck is he doing it?
I don't know. He just sent me a nude watching the show. Like he has a picture. He puts us in there, and he's got no pants on. It's weird.
Ooh.
Here we go.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike, what do you say, Belt? Just. I'm not seeing the live
Nude?
unless it's a DVD. You know what? I think part of the reason I'm not a huge fan of Vai's studio work as of the last 15 whatever years.
10 out of 10.
A lot of it is programmed drums, man. I just can't get into that stuff. I would kill to like program drums for Steve Vai because they'd sound real.
We have to get to at least 20 entries before we give out the CD. So come on.
Who signed the CD? The whole band?
Yep.
Well, not Bjorn, but
Not
The
Bjorn. But I like Jimmy's signature. It took him like 2 minutes to make it. He has to like draw pictures and stuff.
yeah,
Brian,
probably
did you
took him, like-
sign it?
No.
You're on it. Damn it.
That's
Get with the
right, dude.
program.
If you, the person who wins it, if you want Boner Jams to sign it,
If you want me to sign it, let me know. I will. But
Oh, hell yeah.
Be right back.
right back. Devin Townsend, amazing. A lot of his music is so overwhelming. Like there's so much stuff going on. That I like some of the stuff, but
all right. So we need 5 more entries. As we're getting 5 more entries, Kurt, what are you listening to lately that you want to recommend? You want to tell everyone about?
Man, I'm keeping it in the not on the oldies, but I'm just listening to stuff that I've listened to for the last 20 years. Really nothing in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen to anything. I mean, today in the gym, I listened to some Van Halen with Hagar, which is rare, but man, I listen to everything. I couldn't nail it down anything specific.
Gotcha.
I know it's a boring answer.
All right. Well, I'm going to pick a song. The last song that I was learning with Ollie, the last time he came to my house.
isn't this one of his guitar picks, Brian?
It is. Did I leave that there?
Well, you gave it to me when you were down here, when you were still getting lessons from him.
Okay.
I guess that would have been 2017.
Jazz 3.
Yeah, things are. I can't believe people use these. They're so tiny.
Yep.
That's what she said.
So the last song that he and I worked on is there's a song. It's the first song off of an album that came out in 2010 called "For We Are Many." All That Remains. The song is called "Now Let Them Tremble," which is an awesome intro song. So if you listen to the Devil's Dozen on Liquid Metal, they always play this song, where Jose Mangan does, and he'll talk over it. But it's song's dope. It's great opener. Then it goes into a song called "For We Are Many." So that was the last song that Ollie was teaching me before he passed. So check that song out. Really cool song. It's heavy as hell. Check it out.
What year was that, Brian?
That album came out in 2010.
When was he teaching you, though?
When was he teaching? When was the last time he was here? So he passed away
Yeah.
3 years ago. So it was 2018 was the last time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. We have 16.
Come on, we can't get any more, for cripe's sake. I'd love to have, speaking of Devin Townsend, how cool would it be to have Devin Townsend produce a Gizmochi record? Like, holy cow, right?
That'd be sick.
Yep.
Hit Metalworks uses those small Tortex.
The baby ones?
Yeah, I have one
Or
of the green
the
ones.
I like using these ones with the Jazz 3 tip, the sharper tip. Just the tip.
Just a tip.
You might want to watch that. Saliva the butt. How do you enter? Sean Shreds, you just type in #Giz.
Oh, I think that's all me. Crap.
What is?
I just entered 4 times. Because I'm 4 different pages on here.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Well, we got the 20 at least.
All right. There you go.
Fake 20.
Yeah. #GIZ, Sean, in the chat. There he is.
Jism.
All right. I think we're ready. Ready? See who's going to be the big winner?
I hope it's me. I hope it's me, so we don't have to send it to anybody. Yeah, I won my own CD, bro.
All right, ready?
Hey,
Kevin Bibbs.
awesome.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Kevin.
So, Kevin, just put your address and your social security number in the chat. And we'll get it out.
Yeah,
to
your
you.
401k account number and last 3 of your social.
Yep.
You can
And
trust
the location of the open window.
Oh, Sean, thank you, man. Even though I probably shouldn't let you buy one. So there's, for anybody else, there's the Gizmochi Bandcamp link if anybody wants to buy. And the album's an hour long. It's not like you're getting the new Korn album. Is 36. Oh, he said no thanks. He doesn't want the CD. So who wants it?
No, he doesn't want to say where the open window is.
I was.
That's probably what it is.
We were joking, man. Joking.
Yeah. So Kevin, what you can do is you can text me. You can text me at this phone number right here. Your info, and I will get it over to Boner Jams.
And your browser's handle.
No, just your browser's password and username. I'll take one of those.
I think he thinks you guys are serious.
No, Kevin, I'm joking, dude. No. Oh my God.
If anyone listens to this show and thinks we're serious, you guys are on the wrong channel.
About anything. You didn't win anything. What are you talking? No, I'm joking.
Oh,
Dude.
Yeah. Sorry, Kevin.
Sorry, Kevin. Kevin came on the show thinking he was going to win something, that we just brought him down to emotional hell.
I got an answer for that.
Display him.
Congrats, Kevin.
Yeah, Poo Ninja says mother's maiden name as well, please. Yeah,
Well,
your mother's mating name. Her mating name?
Here, Karen. Here's my 401k number.
Oh
Oh no, 401k.
is that curtsy calling?
I don't
Oh,
know.
curtsy. We gotta. Dude, I can't.
Oh,
we
boy.
can't do the story at 11:30.
No.
I feel bad. Curtsy watched the whole show, and we didn't even discuss.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Johnny, it's Kevin, man.
Oh, it's Kevin Bibbs.
Yes, all right, Kevin.
Pass.
I know you guys are playing, dude. I know you are. I was just trying to be funny. Hey, buddy. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Turn you have your radios on.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Let me turn it down. No, hey man, I love you guys, man. The show is awesome, dude. You guys are great. I mean, and Kurt's helped me out with some sound work on my rig, so he's amazing. So, thank you so much.
Oh, cool. Right on, man. Right on. And
you guys rock. Hey, Jack, you're awesome, buddy. You guys are great.
Thanks, Kurt.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin. I mean,
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've got
So just text you my information.
this
Go ahead.
phone number. Yeah, text your info to this phone number. I'll get it to Boner Jams, and he'll get you out that CD.
555.
It's the
Hey,
first
is there a
time
way
anyone's
that I
ever
can get
complimented
all
me
you
on
guys
this
to
live
sign
stream
it?
ever.
Or would that be kind of hard?
what was that? I'm sorry.
He has to. Is there a way he can get all of us to sign that? I mean, we could. We'd have to mail it around.
Yeah, it ain't a big deal. I'll figure something else out. And tell Kurt I love the hats. I wish I could get one from him, but I know he don't work there no more. But I love the hat.
Oh man, very
That's a cool
cool.
one.
That hat is amazing.
That logo. That's from
And
my fifth favorite Van Halen record.
3? Van Halen 3? Really? Oh, come on.
Huh?
If you like Van Halen 3,
when you're as big of a fan as me, it's complicated.
Yeah.
It changes. It changes
I
all the
know.
time.
Hey, it's hard. I know.
Uh-oh, what happened to
My
Kurt?
older brother
Oh.
was a huge old Van Halen fan. Got me turned on to old Van Halen.
Cool.
When I was like 5, kindergarten, listening to Van Halen 1 was like the greatest thing in the world. And then we went to, and it was just, you know what I'm saying? Then Sammy came out and it just blew the roof off of it. And I was just like, oh my
Yes.
God. But,
I agree with that.
I'm a Hagar. I'm a Hagar fan. So
Oh, right on, man.
yeah, my favorite is 5150. That's the greatest album of all time.
Oh, dude.
All right, hey, thank you guys so much. I'll text you that information.
Thank
you guys have
you.
a great. I know you all been on also. Just thank you.
Yeah.
Kevin, thanks, man.
Thank you
Kevin.
so much,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Guitar. Yeah, hey, my twin brother wants that guitar, Jay.
Your twin
Ibanez,
brother?
the yellow one.
Which one? I got two.
Wait, there's
I
two.
have
There's
a
two
twin
of
brother,
you?
Yeah, there's me and the twin.
It's Slevin Bibbs.
And you guys will know us when you. Cause I also go by KDB 5150 on the Twitch chat.
KDB.
I've been watching you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Which one?
right on,
Yeah,
man.
that's me.
Okay.
there you go. Yeah, Jay, that's it. That's
One for each of them.
the Lynch guitar. He's the one that sent the picture of the Lynch guitar, the Tiger Strap guitar. Yeah, both. The black pick guard one, dude. The black pick guard, the one with the black pick guard.
The
That's
gem.
amazing.
Okay.
Thank you, Sherman Callahan.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man.
Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Kevin.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank the Bibbs
Yeah,
twins.
and I'll listen Friday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday.
Hey, if you want us to do a wrestling show Thursdays at 8, just let us know.
You son.
Oh, that's another one that when y'all said that, we were like, that's right up our alley.
All right. We'll
just
do
put
it.
on YouTube, leave it there.
Awesome.
All right, man. Be careful, guys.
All right. You be careful
Thanks too,
too.
man.
All right.
All
All
right,
right.
God bless you guys.
All right. Bye-bye, Kevin.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Are you dead?
What's going on? Oh my god!
It's gotta be the thumbnail.
I know.
Thumbnail.
What's going on over there?
Blew his shoes off.
Blew his shoes off.
What the heck was that?
That's awesome.
Kevin Bibbs, thank you so much. Enjoy the CD. Say day.
The say they say.
And yeah, just text your info to that number, and we'll get it out to you.
Absolutely.
And we'll all get you something signed at some point too, so it's all good.
Brian,
The Bib twin.
Yeah.
the twins bib. Brian, did when Balls brought the CDs to you, did he bring shirts as well? Okay, because we
God
gotta
damn it,
send
Balls.
Sean a Sean Silas was cool enough. He just went on to our Bandcamp site and bought a signed CD. So I said,
Awesome.
you know, Sean's a cool dude. He's a friend. So I told him we'll get him he said he wears a medium, so we'll get him a medium shirt as well.
Yeah. If,
Ask him if he'll trade you
understand.
for some of those 3D models he's building.
Oh, dude, some of that stuff, man.
John
Yeah.
BL just gets out the lube when he sees that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like it's at the ready. Yep.
yeah, I got. I have Sean's information. I'll send him a shirt too.
Yes.
Awesome.
Medium.
It's medium. Yep.
All right.
Take your
we
shoes
got you,
off and
Sean.
jacket.
And,
Well, you already took
Oh.
your shoes off,
Oh
I
my
see.
goodness.
I know Sherman
my
Callahan's here, and Sherman's got some cool stuff coming his way as well. So
Hey, Brian. So out of those four, who would you do?
the guy on the top left. Oh, that's you. Let's see.
No, it's not.
No, over here with Kurt.
The very top, the very left.
I don't know, man. Johnny looks delicious. I'd probably go with Johnny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's too funny, man.
That was great. That is great.
All right. Well, let's leave them wanting more, everybody. Let's go Splitsville.
Absolutely. Channel members, there's just so many of you guys. We're not gonna say it, but thank you very much. And again, thanks everyone tonight for tuning in, taking some time on this Wednesday in February and spending it with us. We really appreciate it. And
Yes, we do.
hope everyone has a great rest of the week, has an awesome weekend. And, Jay and I will see you at the end of next month, but Kurt, Jay, and Johnny will be around all the time. So,
And obviously tonight's show was awesome because it blew Kurt's shoes off.
That was crazy. Somebody clip that.
Yes,
We got the new
please.
clip feature on the channel here. You should see a pair of scissors down below. You can actually scroll to that and just clip that and
Is there a
feature that.
picture of Lorena Bobbitt's face next to the scissors? Kurt, you're muted.
Oh no, his
I should've
internet.
told him.
No, he's not muted. Oh
I
yeah.
got a new camera, and it's not secured yet, and it knocked over my dinner. That's what the fork was. And then
Oh
the
no.
shoes- Well, I mean, I ate it already, but
Oh.
yeah.
your internet's starting to work now. About time.
It's a cleaner camera.
It's a new camera. Yeah, you can see.
Right on,
You
man.
can see the grays in my chin. That camera's so good, I can see Jay's shirt back there. I eat him raw.
You can see
Oh,
the stains I
nice.
left last week on his ottoman as well.
Did you delouse that thing, Jay, after he left?
No.
No, he's gonna go over there and take a huge whiff of it too.
Already done it.
Wow.
Smells like my shoes.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
slept on it face first, naked.
With a snorkel on.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
I woke up and there's a huge dent in the middle of it. You
Yeah.
know.
Brian, I did bid $25 for Jay's block for cell phone. I'm hoping I win that on eBay. I see you put it
Wait,
on
what?
eBay.
What happened?
He put the cell phone block on eBay for $25.
That charger that I took from you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I got his gum, and I'm finishing it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Johnny, I sent a picture. If you can put this up, this is Jay and I last week.
Oh boy,
Oh my gosh.
docking.
Where'd you send it?
Sans pans.
Docking.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god.
Yep. Representing with the Nerd Halen shirt. Yeah, man.
What are you drinking? A chelada there, Brian?
What is that?
I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. either.
Ketchup.
Oh, it is. It is ketchup, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
upside down ketchup. I see it.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. It is. That's right.
Awesome picture, you guys.
I have a mouthful of burger.
Boyga.
I think it was
Wow.
burger.
We'll put that in the dick cord.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you Friday, right? For all the time, positively, exclusively Van Halen live.
Yes. Yes. And we'll be giving away a Funko Pop.
Funko Friday.
So make sure to tune in. You have to be subscribed to participate. You have to be in the chat. And also, we should have a guest. We should have a guest, which I need to do a test with them before I announce them. But
Do the
So,
test with the guess.
so look for that. Look for that. And brand new feature on the channel here. We finally have the clip feature. You see the scissors right there. Right next to the share button, the dislike button, the thumbs up button. So clip your favorite parts out of this episode and every episode from now on, and we'll feature them.
Yep. This one time at camp, I scissored another person.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Stop in Friday, see Johnny and Jay's delicious face. And thanks, everyone.
That's it.
All
Huh?
right. Goodbye.
Rock on, Chicago. Boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick. Waka, 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 waka. Chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, 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 chick.